Got it. Yeah.
And so it's literally like you guys are meeting up, looking for somebody in a red scarf, and then just seeing and being like, oh, and it's Mina.
Yep. Yeah, I was guessing that. I was like, you added a red scarf. If they're like kind of moving the red scarf, I imagine it hits like Mo in the face, and before it's just like, Mina, what are you doing here?
Oh, it's lovely to see you, Mo. Oh, it's been so long. I know you've been busy with adventuring and everything, and I've been busy. I found the cure to a new illness that was going around in the villages nearby, but, you know, just small things as usual.
Yes, small things, of course. Yes, you just happen to be around in these areas, just helping the people, happen to be around here.
I
I
do
mean,
what
what?
I
Sorry.
can.
Oh my god. Well, nice to see you. Kisses, kisses.
Hello, everybody else that's with you?
Yes, my friends. This is Mina.
Oh my goodness. I'm so excited to meet you guys.
Hello.
Twinkle's gonna be a little over the top because she thinks it's funny that Mo is a little embarrassed, and she's gonna be just like, "It's a pleasure to meet you," and like hold out her hand and like curtsy a little bit.
Yes, curtsy.
Oh, you're so fancy. Hello, it's so nice to meet you. Oh my goodness, I was so excited to meet everybody that's been working with little Mo. Oh my goodness. And you are? Gesturing to Toby.
Oh, my name is Toby. Did you say Little Mo?
Oh, yes. I don't mean anything by that. I mean technically she's like an intro.
It was only 2 minutes? It was just 2 minutes. Okay? It was just 2 minutes.
She's like the tallest person in our group.
Actually, Mina is like also 2 inches taller. But hey, I'm not counting.
I can't really tell from down here.
Oh.
You're not counting, but you know that it's 2 inches specifically?
Oh my goodness. I'm so happy to see you. And they just like walk around Toby and be like, I am not counting. I don't count.
Goodness, I'm so surprised that you were the one who was assigned to this mission, but honestly, it's such a happy surprise. I figured they wouldn't put someone that's so high rank. You're what, the highest rank by now, right? It's been so long, of course. Right?
Wait, they're gonna look at Toby. Are we the highest rank?
No, according to the proprietary system.
Oh, they immediately cover his face. Highest, yes. We were very much, we had a busy schedule and we wanted to make sure that, you were taken care of. Yes, highest rank. And then they like let go, hopefully, if he stops talking.
I like hopefully.
I'm sorry, I keep seeing the mole rat, so I need to look over here.
Don't look at the mole rat.
You're in very good hands.
Oh, I know. I trust all of you. You seem so lovely. And I mean, it's okay. At the same time, I also feel very capable of defending myself. I mean, I technically am an honorary member of the Adventurers Guild just due to all of the things that I've done in the past, but not as great as you if you're the highest rank. That's so impressive.
Thank you. They did say, it's such an honor, and I was going to say, it's fine. No, it's totally fine. But, it's really more of a, it's just a title, it's not really anything.
Yeah, with us, you're in really capable hands. Sorry, I saw the redeem.
Yeah, it was an illusion spell to make Twinkle sound like an anime character.
That got me off guard.
I had seen that, so I was waiting for it.
Oh, that was amazing.
That was glorious. I was just like, what? Twinkle, you sound a little different all of a sudden.
I don't know what you mean.
Twinkle, you sound so much more like a protagonist now.
What do you mean I am the protagonist? Do I sound different?
There's a Tatoe like near you doing English.
Just a little different.
Huh. I can't tell. Anyways.
Hey, are you okay? And they just go up to you and try to like move you around for a second to see like a little medicine check. And does like a kapouche or like come out or something? Like what's happening here?
Wow.
Yeah. Huh?
I like that.
So you're checking to see like why Twinkle started talking, all weird. I would say even before making a roll, you can see that there is a Tatoe kind of on Twinkle that seems to be doing like some kind of magic, just by like you've been around them, so you can tell that the Twinkle's doing something at least, even if you don't know what it is.
Oh, I see. A little less mischievous, but I commend your artistry. I promise, I do. Good job, Twinkle. And then they like let the Tatoe do what they do and just like walk back. They're not as well dressed as they usually are, so they quickly like turn and start like putting on makeup and like trying to stand up real tall.
So, it's great to meet you all, and Mo, you look great.
Thank you.
But yeah, I'm so excited. This is gonna be great. I'm just doing a little bit of something here, so it's nothing crazy. And then Twinkle.
Oh, real quick, Kelly's here, but she says she can't hear us. You guys don't happen to have her like
Oh, like muted.
In
or
the
something?
void,
Like that?
secretly.
the
in your
void, the well
plans.
again.
Are you in the
Yeah.
void?
Are these
Double check.
the secret plans?
I see a deafen button, but no, it wasn't clicked.
So it might be on there.
I also see. I also feel like I can't hear her.
Yeah, I can't hear her either.
Technology. The technological woes.
The woes of technology. We would never have anything like that.
No, never. When have
While
we
they're
ever-
figuring that out, what does her like, or their specific type of jellyfish-esque head look like?
Ooh, I'll leave that up to Maz because I feel like this is her sister.
Yeah, they're
but
triplets.
they do look very similar, I imagine, except for personality, kind of expression and stuff of the jellyfishness. It's all of a sudden it's so loud.
Yeah, what
There's
like
so
the
much,
music
like-
has suddenly just gone up. It's like
Da,
da, da, da, da, da.
Like it's getting so intense. I don't know. If you guys have know the show The Good Place,
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
there's a character who has an older sister who always does like
Yeah.
really well.
Tahani
Those are
and,
what-
what's her
Yeah,
name?
that's what their sisters are based on. So I imagine they look very similar, but just like fancier. Or like Mina's the activist, so always has really cool outfits, very very posh. Yes, that
Yeah.
vibe right
Oh,
there.
that's a good
that
vibe.
too. Like that's
the
fun.
the Vogue big hat, great. You already had it. You got
Oh.
this.
Just making sure I didn't assume anything.
Yeah. No, you killing it like always.
I like it.
what is your
during
name
this-
again?
During this conversation, a Tatoe is shaping elements to make sure everyone has a little water refreshments.
Beautiful.
So just so you know, a Tatoe passes around. I'm gonna say it's in a
Thank you.
little glass,
Thank
even if that's not technically. what it would be.
It's a very tiny little
Yeah.
thimble.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
Oh, this is vintage. This is great.
So, Mina, what's the plan for today?
Oh, so as I was saying, it's just a little something that I've been working on, no big deal, but I've noticed that there's been some political issues in the country, and there's also been some rumors about illnesses or some kind of curse or something going around, and I basically am just trying to gather support and change the entire political structure to better benefit all of the people in the country.
That sounds really noble, but you're gonna do that by yourself?
Nothing I do is ever completely by myself. There's so many amazing people I've worked with over time. I don't want to take all the credit.
Oh, but you will, right? Yeah. Give it a few seconds.
But yes, I am leading it, so it's can never rest.
Oh,
very-
of course.
Very noble of you.
Thank you. So, are you all ready to scoot on out?
Oh, yes, yes. Be careful, though. You don't want to get in dangerous areas. So we're just going to do a little formation around you. So, goodness. I'm going to sit in the back, though. Has Ellie come in by this point? I don't know if they have.
It looks like Kelly. I think is still having some tech problems.
They're probably like there, but then distracted.
Yeah, I mean, because you guys are at the festival for Fools Folly now, because it's the next day, I believe.
Yeah,
so
it's
also
earlier
the
in the
carnival
morning,
is like
but yeah.
kind of full, like going. So there's a lot of things to be distracted by, or distractible Ellie. The present.
Mo, I bet you and your sister have a lot of catching up to do. Why don't you go talk to her?
They're just like looking at Twinkle like, is this the Tatoe or is this Twinkle? Where does the Tatoe end and the Twinkle start? Like,
Where does the potato end and where does the twinkle begin?
What a sentence.
so they just like stare. They don't have eyes. God, they just
Where their eyes would be.
Confirmation. We need
Yeah.
confirmation, somebody.
That would be so good, honestly.
as if they're walking. Like if this is Twinkle, they just walk past their head. Just okay. We'll talk about this later. No, I'm kidding. And they're just like, Mina. It has been I don't know, a while. How has everything been? How is your travels? Anything new? Anyone new you're seeing?
Oh, things didn't really work out with that one person. So yeah,
that's
them being in charge
celebrity.
of an entire region and everything is just so tricky. It's complicated. There's just so much weight on their shoulders.
You mean the prince?
Yeah.
You and the prince didn't work out.
Yeah. I just felt like
Like
he
it.
had so much going on and it's just kind of weighed me down. So, I tend to like to be able to travel around a lot. And
Free spirit. Yeah, I see that.
While
Well,
they're
that's
chatting, Twinkle's gonna look at Toby and go like this. And then she's gonna sneak up behind and try to braid not their tentacles, because I feel like those have more feeling, but the little like extra flowy bits. She wants to like braid her tentacles together with her sister's.
That's definitely sleight of
Yeah,
hand.
sleight of hand.
Okay.
And then I guess it would be would it be like perception check from Mo
Yeah.
and the sister, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, because it's happening to both of them.
Do you want to roll?
I don't know how comfortable Toby is at staying quiet about this.
Okay, so you want me to roll for the sister? Oh, which one do you think I should
Do I
use?
have
That
inspiration or anything?
I know Toby has inspiration.
Toby
Interesting.
always has inspiration.
Okay, well, Mo's Mina at least only got an 11.
Tato is
So-
trying to help with the braiding.
Oh,
Does that mean I can get advantage?
you get advantage on the braiding, not the stealth part.
Okay. Well, I got a 6, so
That's a 19 plus 3 for a
yeah.
22.
Oh.
You got.
So
They just like flick out their head back and just like, what? Oh, nothing. Stop. What are you doing?
I was just admiring how similar your hair is, or tentacles.
Thank you. Thank you. We do have wonderful tentacles. It's really, really nice.
Yeah, yours are looking extra curly and everything today. She says with like perfectly curled like
the tentacles,
and
yeah.
stuff,
Yes, I know. Very much similar to yours. Just really beautiful and well done. Where did you get these done? I am the salon.
Oh, please. I just, this morning I was so busy that I just ended up not having time. And so this is just kind of bedhead for me.
You woke up like this.
You can notice a funnier thing.
Okay. Let's keep going. Well,
Everyone's so happy for the festival, right?
oh yeah.
So, anyway,
Uh-huh.
so tell me about all of you. You must come from very interesting backgrounds and everything. I'm so interested in everybody here. Oh,
Yes. Twinkle is an incredible. Oh my goodness! If you have not worked with them, well, just say it's very, very, very high up there clientele. They just like push Twinkle into this. They like to introduce themselves. Like, if you need them on a job, need them, I don't know. What's a word if you're like protecting the bank cars? Those ones.
Like
Pinkerton?
person, like you mean somebody like
The big with the money, and these are great words
Would it
today.
not just be a guard? Or maybe armored guard? Like Tatoe?
Yeah, like
Yes.
if you just something like that, where there's like if there's something of value you want to protect, this one, incredible, talented.
Wow, thanks, Mo. I didn't know you thought so highly of me. Yeah, I come from the Twilight Drift, and I, the stuttering is real. Always do good things. I never get in trouble. Ever.
huh. That's
But you know who's like really great? That would be Toby.
Right
What?
there. Right there. Literally the star on the shield.
Toby's like
That is us.
mid-bite into like a
Yeah.
whatever
Like a snack.
street
Yeah.
food
Yeah.
is.
The beacon of our group, I would say, and then just looks to see them eat.
Tato is also illusioning a spotlight. I was gonna say it was originally on Twinkle, but then it shifted to Toby as soon as it moved who they're talking about.
Beacon. They are literally are you gonna finish that? Nope.
Yeah. I'll just give me. Yeah.
And then they also they say no, finish it. I'm sorry. Please introduce yourself. Tell them about yourself. I just get real frazzled, so I'm gonna be over here with Ellie and just calm down.
Hi.
Oh, hello. Do you come from a notable family, or maybe you're known for some grand adventures that you've done by a lot of people? Have you done anything exciting?
Not that I could think of.
Oh, well, that's okay. It's not like it's a requirement or anything. I'm just curious about who all Mo spends her time with.
Would you like some grilled squid?
Oh, no, thank you. I'm actually Oh, thank you for the raid.
Thanks, Raiders.
I'm actually fasting right now. It's just in honor of some of the lost lives of the children in the town that I recently was visiting. Just poor, unfortunate children. I just can't stomach the idea of eating right now.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope you can sleep at night.
Sometimes it's just so hard to think about all of the people who suffer in this world, but I sleep knowing that the better I rest, the more I can help them.
Cool.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. So, anywho, you all seem lovely. The main thing that I'm wanting to do today while you guys are protecting me, keeping me company too, so excited, is that I'm going to be talking to a couple of the regional leaders. I'm sure you all have met them before, seeing as you're the highest rank in the guild, so this is going to be completely normal, and you could say hi again to them, catch up. So I'm just going to be talking to them while they're here for Fools Folly, so that's really exciting.
I mean, do we have to? It seems like we're just going to be a bother to them.
Yes, we really should.
They seem busy.
Oh, that's so
Yes.
considerate. Yeah, they are pretty busy. If you guys don't want to talk to them, that's fine.
Well, we talk to them like every day, and we don't want to get in your way.
Oh, well, you talk to all of them every day? Even Drix,
Yep.
who's not normally in town?
We're pen pals.
Oh, I'll be sure to ask about that. That's so awesome. I wish I could be pen pals.
It's actually a secret, and he's kind of embarrassed about it, so I wouldn't bring it up.
Oh, definitely roll deception, because that is a load of bull. Like,
Can I
all
help
of
with
that.
What the hell is going on here? Like,
Do you want to help
This
with
is
that?
great. This is the role play I live for.
I'm not off to a good start today.
Can I help for advantage?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you say to help with this lie?
Oh, just any. I'm trying to think like. Oh yes, of course. We're always traveling, and I do handle the team's letters, and we do try to keep in touch with the higher leadership, and sometimes we meet them every day. Oh, I had them for lunch. Oh, forgot about that. Busy day, but yes, just pretty much talking in between as Twinkle is talking to help.
Okay, what did you get?
I got an 18, but I do want you to know my first roll wasn't that one.
Oh, dang.
Wow.
Oh, also, I
Thank
guess
goodness.
Ellie was having a hard time, or Ellie Kelly was still having a hard time
Yeah.
connecting.
Yeah.
It's so weird because on my side everything's the same as it normally is, so I'm not sure.
It could be an issue with their stuff, maybe.
Yeah, maybe
But
restart computer.
They've already. I think it sounds like they've been doing like everything on.
Unplug, plug it back in.
I don't know. Just
they
anything you can.
started, tried other headphones, tried computer speakers, tried a different browser. Tab is not muted. Had Laura look into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there should be a settings side on her side to be able to adjust things too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, but Mina did get a nat 1.
Yeah.
on
So
the
she's just,
roll.
going with it and accepting whatever you guys say, because you guys wouldn't lie. Because of course, like, her sister's awesome too. Of course. But yeah.
I do want to. I'm gonna wait a little bit to do this, but I want to ready an action when she goes to like talk to these people. I want to bloomcraft. Can I bloomcraft a smell of a plant onto her?
Yes.
I've done this. I think I've done this before with like mushrooms, but you know that like really gross plant that smells like dead bodies.
Oh, the corpse plant.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one
I want to make her smell like a corpse plant with bloomcraft.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So, but I'll wait until she's like going to talk to them.
Like right before she talks to the new person. I think that's a good way to handle it.
That is perfect.
Also, how long do I have to do the anime protagonist voice?
You don't have to
You
do
can
it
stop.
anymore.
Whatever.
It was very enjoyable, but
Yeah.
you don't have to do it anymore because that was amazing. I also like seeing Inari in chat. So we don't like this sister, right?
But then like Redcap's making it hard to maintain. Yeah, because the drawings.
Honestly, this is a perfect example of like just this very fancy, like, oh yes, my goodness,
Mhm.
saving the people. It's perfect. So you guys are walking through the crowds. You are seeing a bunch of fun game booths and things like that. This is Fools Folly. It is a festival right now going on. And then meeting in a cute little cafe off in a side that looks like it's maybe a VIP lounge section to this cafe is the person that Mina was trying to meet. And what did they look like? I don't know where we landed on that.
So I believe Drix
Mhm.
is the one, and so they are an elf. The elves in our world, remember they have like the crescent pupils. They have a little like halo above their head, technically. A lot of like glowing freckles. And let me see. So this individual wears still like nobly looking stuff, obviously like fancy, but they kind of look like soft, baggy clothes. They're a little bit loose fitting. You can't actually see the hands through like one of those like sleeve things. So they almost look like really fancy pajamas, speckled with like star patterns. And the pin there would be from the Brightview Isles for anyone who knows it, and a fun little cape that looks like it's kind of like billowing. Whoosh. Even though they're inside a cafe, but it's like
It just always billowing.
yes, yeah.
So, Rachel, Floof, Twinkle, all of the words, all of the names. You had the hold action to do Bloomcraft. You do it, and for some reason, she still smells good.
Can I smell the corpse plant coming from somewhere else? Or is it just that it like dispelled it?
For some reason, it didn't seem like it stuck. She actually specifically smells like a loose, like if you had a loose scent of flowers.
What the hell? This is stupid.
What?
She is gonna just like lean over to Mo and be like, I am gonna figure out a way to get something over on your sister, but I just haven't figured it out yet.
If they had nails, they were biting on it. Maybe they have like acrylics, but they just like, oh, you don't have to do that. That's.
No, I want to.
No, they do mean well. But yes, if you do want to, just over there, and when I am not in the way, it's harmless fun, right? Fool's folly, ha ha ha.
Exactly. And also,
Thank you, Twinkle.
she's a little bit pretentious.
Oh yes, aren't we all a little bit?
I think she's nice. Toby just butting into the conversation.
Still eating.
Oh,
something.
eating.
Yeah.
different snack at this point.
Oh,
Like,
well, remember at there's people giving them like free samples and foods and stuff at the festival, anyways.
And who can resist free samples?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Toby's
yeah.
got Toby's taking his shield on like inside out and is like got
Of,
like
like,
a
a plate?
charcuterie board with like various
That's such
little
a good
examples.
idea. That would be a good buffet.
That means Toby butted in the conversation holding like a shield with little snacks like peppered on it.
I mean, I know that there's like a little bit of like sibling like rivalry here going on, but like she seems like a nice person altogether.
Yes, she
She's
is very nice,
nice, but
very kind to the people and the folk, and to me. You are right. Very, very nice.
I don't know. It just feels a little bit like she's posturing. Like she's nice, but only because it makes her look good.
Well,
I
by
don't know.
that
I
logic,
don't know your sister like you do, I guess.
but by that logic, aren't we all posturing? Like Twinkle, why do you steal things?
I
all
feel like she's going
Like,
to
there's-
notice. Oh
Twinkle,
my
there's
goodness.
something-
We
there's
cannot
something,
break
like-
this down now. We should probably make time for this because I'm guessing she's like looking pass to see their sister kind of like seeing us huddle together. So there's like, Toby, we can't discuss this now.
Well, I feel like this is really important. I
The
feel like we're
sister's
on
just
like a
sitting there, like
breakthrough
patiently
here.
waiting, like.
Like,
Well, I
there's
thought
gotta
she
be,
was
like-
going to talk.
Yeah.
There's got to be like an intrinsic reason as to why you like steal things, right? Is it like an insecurity of the things that you don't have, or like the things that you've lost along the way? Is it despite the people around you and to get attention that way? Is it an attention garnering thing?
Maybe it's a little bit of an attention thing. But it's really just that it's kind of fun.
Right, and it's fun for you, and her being like pretentious and like posturing may be fun for her.
I guess. It just puts a weird taste in my mouth.
I mean, that's absolutely fine. Like, not everybody's like yuck is not everybody's yum. Whatever that means. I just heard it on the passing by somewhere.
Well, okay. Well, if you want me to not do something to your sister, I won't. But I kind of want to.
One thing.
Okay. I'll figure
Everyone deserves a fool's folly, I guess.
I love that. I guess one thing.
It feels
Maybe
like
two.
You twisted my arm.
don't tell him it's from me.
Many tentacles. Yes, I had heard no such thing.
So, I'm going to have this little chat with Drix over here, the person in charge of the entire region of Brightview Isles. And you all can feel free to get drinks from the cafe on me. You know, whatever you want from this cafe. I hear it is one of the best cafes in the entire city, possibly the whole country. They know me here, though. I get free drinks sometimes. I helped them with this little emergency that they had a while back. But yeah, if you guys want to.
I mean, that's really nice. What was your name again?
Oh, you can call me Mina. It's lovely to meet you.
Mina, this is a security protocol thing. Do you have any enemies? Do you have anybody who's like out to get you? Have you become unsavory with some folks that we should be aware of?
Well, normally I make friends with just about everyone that I meet and everywhere that I go. But,
I check.
you know, sometimes that just doesn't sit well with some people. And unfortunately, none of us can escape that in life. But I just like to be cautious, you know?
That's fantastic. I'm still insight checking it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm pretty good at these.
Ooh.
I'm
You
not
have
pretty good at
inspiration.
these. Oh, I do have inspiration.
If you want to use it, that's up to you.
That's much better. 18.
Ooh, okay, so you used up one of your inspirations. I'm sure you'll get more. Okay, so, you can tell at the very least she seems to be kind of exaggerating the, like, everybody loves me thing. Like, obviously the like, going out of the way goody thing is gonna rub people the wrong way. I mean, it already has with Twinkle.
I mean, you could be as like nice and as noble as you want, but the thing is that like not everybody's yuck is gonna be everyone's yum. So what's the deal? Like, is there somebody that we should be aware of? We're just trying to do our job. We're just trying to keep you safe.
Aw, I appreciate that. You guys are so good at your jobs. I mean, knowing that you're the highest rank, that makes sense. I think the biggest thing is that right now, not everybody wants to handle the potential crisis that's coming up, and it's just devastating that some people are trying to withhold information when right now we're supposed to pass around all of the information of everything that's going on in the country so we can help and share and take care of each other, and that of course is going to upset some people.
Have you come across information that should not be disclosed that you are going to plan on disclosing?
Nothing that I'm aware of.
Are you sure?
as sure as I possibly can be, because I feel like everyone is supposed to know, and we're supposed to work together to make the world a better place.
Can you just give us like a group name or something? Like
A
there
group.
it seems like there's some you've clearly gotten information from somewhere.
Oh, well, I have a lot of connections all around the country, so it's kind of hard to narrow it down to just one individual. But my network of everybody that I know in the country and I'm connected with, a lot of important figures, I've just been hearing a lot of upsetting news about people who are struggling and having a hard time.
What upsetting news? Like, what is the specific news? Or, like, the exact title on the page that you read.
Hold on, Mo, do you
Sorry.
still have that stack of papers that I handed you? I need to go look for something real quick.
Okay. They'll like open up their bag and then give it to Toby to like find the papers.
Oh, gotcha. All right, here we go. Can you just sign this real quick, just to, just like this is a satisfaction of service, of like we've tried everything in our power to protect you, but like everything, all the information that you have given us, we have used to the best of our ability. Just sign here, please.
Oh, is this a new thing that the Adventurers Guild is doing?
There's a lot of paperwork that's very new at the Adventurers Guild. And it turns out that there's a passing of liability that happens whenever a client is, if they were to withhold information of any sort, then we're no longer liable for any damages or any protection that may or may not lapse in the future.
Yes, it's all.
Toby's trying to intimidate her.
Roll for it.
Yeah.
Also, you get a little Tatoe that is trying to hand you a tall glass of chocolate milk that is definitely chocolate milk and not mud water. Going to Toby.
Well, another.
That's a 22 on intimidation.
Dang.
Toby has pretty good intimidation. I don't remember
If it helps,
proficiency in that.
Another Teo Mage Hand hands Toby a little. It looks like a fake diploma that's like scribbled on that says Dr. like Tobias. And it says like a fake degree.
Dr.
PhD,
Tobias Barkentail.
Psychology.
Yep.
Scribbled in crayon.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay.
Be right
The main
back.
thing is I want my dearest Mo to be taken care of and everything. So if this paperwork helps you all, then that's completely fine. I would assume that you guys haven't run into the liability issue a lot, right? Like that kind of sounds like you're messing up with your quests. Like this is just as a precaution,
No, it's-
right?
Yes,
Well, yeah, exactly.
it's
This is-
legal. Just have to put it through and make sure. That's it. That's
This is the
Paperwork
Right
precaution.
there.
ensures that we don't run into those kinds of problems.
Oh.
The guild is providing adventurers a form of liability in which we are supposed to disclose all of our information and all of our tasks to one another in order to best help our clients. In this case, you.
That sounds very official. You know what?
However, we're not able to do while it may not be on paper, we're not able to do things to the best of our ability if any information is withheld. Anything small, from the sense of like, what you had for breakfast this morning, all the way to the sense of maybe there's this group that is actually targeting you because of the information that you're holding within yourself. But I digress. That is outside of our liability and paperwork. You've already signed the paperwork. We're good here.
Oh,
Mo's going to see the chocolate milk, get a little jealous, and I'm going to get some chocolate milk. I'll be right back.
I love that.
in real life.
That's amazing. That's so great.
It's like, that actually sounds delicious. What have you done? Tatoe actually made player actually want it.
That's so funny.
Oh my goodness.
Toby is like saying all this information while he has the shield of like various different samples from different.
Yeah. I love that.
Now I want
No.
chocolate
Okay.
milk. We all just take a
Well,
snack
one second.
break.
Yeah, we're getting
Chocolate milk break.
Can I make chocolate milk right now? I think I can.
I don't have chocolate.
Well, I guess
I
Jingle.
have dark
Anyway.
Jingle.
So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, so she goes over and she begins talking to Drix, and Drix seems like a very nice, kind of quirky individual, and they're just talking, and she's just like, hello, it's lovely to see you again. I hope you've been well. I hope your family's doing well, you know, after everything.
Oh, hello, Nina. How are you? The family is doing quite well. You know, there's still, there's always stuff to do. I'm quite busy. So, you know, a lot of times I can't see them, but it's good to see you again. You're also around the city. Did you come here for the festival?
Oh no, I don't have time for festival activities, but I am getting to visit and see my sister, which I'm very excited about, and her very well known, I'm sure, crew over here. And she kind of gestures to you guys across the way as you guys are able to go and start getting snacks or drinks.
There's also
on
several
Mina.
Tatoes that said they were like posting around to like eavesdrop and stuff. So I imagine they look and there's Tatoes just like, it might.
Toby's just like leaning down to Twinkle's like, hey, who's this Drix guy? Do you know him at all?
Well, actually, do I? Is he with the Adventurers Guild?
He is actually a regional, he is part of the House of Nine, so he's basically like...
He's like a senator, congressman, that
Yeah.
kind of thing for the country.
So you do not know him.
Okay.
Yeah. You might have
I
heard of
have-
him. But...
No idea.
Okay.
Just do that thing where you act like you recognize him. Like you're an old friend. And then maybe you'll be like, oh no, I forgot who these people are, but clearly they know me. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Do you want a drink? I can
Yeah.
go get us one. You wait here, keep eyes on them, I'll go get us a drink.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. I'm gonna go get a drink for both of us.
Toby's just gonna like stare at Drix and Mina.
Are there like fancy options, or is it just kind of like whatever?
So,
There's chocolate milk, and that's when Mo comes back with like actual chocolate milk. I'm guessing.
Now you made me want chocolate milk. Why would you go and get it? What has happened now?
Said it like 4 times in the chat. I was just like,
You're like, I have chocolate milk.
Oh,
me too.
This place is very, very fancy. This is probably a cafe that you have never been to, Twinkle, because I'm sure that you've probably seen it and like window shopped or something and then saw that they were selling like delightful little cookies, but they were an arm and a leg. But they would have like fancy little mini desserts, really fancy over-the-top coffees of all kinds. It would have like stuff that's like imported, blah 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 blah, from the area of blah blah blah. Like a lot of really high-end fancy stuff that's super expensive.
Okay, high-end fancy stuff. I would like 2 chocolate milks, please.
You see there's a little omniander on the other side of the bar who's our kobold variants and stuff, and his cup, and they're like, you want some chocolate milk?
Yes, that would be lovely.
Okay, hold on. And he just like disappears behind the bar, and you just hear like rifling through things, like comes up with 2 of the nicest looking chocolate milk ever. Like it's like fancy glasses. It looks so like pristine, and even like the glass is shiny. It looks like you've never would have had better, probably.
Wow, this looks amazing. She's gonna take them. Thank you. Oh, wait. Your sister's paying for these? Is that right? Put it on Mina's tab.
Oh, Mina, we love her.
Yeah, she's great. She's gonna bring it back to Toby, but before she gets all the way over there, she's gonna bloomcraft like a sticky sap on the outside of the cup, so it like gets stuck to his hand when she hands it to him.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. It's really good.
Where did you?
I'm impressed with the prop work today.
Yeah.
No.
I didn't know you had a glass with you that whole time, and it was just funny that it was just a glass.
Wow, that is pretty good.
Right? Every Fool's Folly. I feel like they just outdo themselves every time. Chocolate milk. Who could have thought? Fanciest drink.
And if anybody consumes the chocolate milk from the Tatoe, you do have to roll a d20 to see if you notice that it is not chocolate milk. It is in fact mud water. But
Yeah, if it's the one that June put out and
Yes.
stuff, but not the pristine one that just Twinkle got.
That's a good idea. I feel like she sees that, or she hears the Tatoes
Like talking
chatting
about it.
about. She's like, I should have thought of that.
I think yours was still great too.
yep, little Tatoe chalky milk.
Little
Mm-hmm.
slow burn.
Did anybody roll for seeing if it was mud water?
I assumed Mo would have walked. Just seeing the Tatoes being mischievous, they're just like, I see what you're trying to do. Maybe Mina would be tricked, but they would have gone to like the stand.
Did you say mine and Toby's would maybe have been mud water instead of chocolate milk?
The ones from the cafe are chocolate milk, but the Tatoes have like little mini glasses, and they were trying to give it to you too.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Twinkle will take one, but I don't think she has a problem with it because she's a plant.
Oh yeah, it would just be like,
Oh,
Yum.
that would be
Toby, you should try these.
just little shots of mud water.
Ooh, okay.
What
She's
you
really
got
thick.
there?
I've got a cup.
You see, that's smart there. You're not letting it go. You know, you need to let it go. Just let it.
Put it down. Maybe
Yeah.
put the snacks down.
Mo's
Huh.
holding in the smile, just like,
Huh.
You must
I-
really like that cup.
yeah. If it's your favorite cup, you know, we could get you one of your own. You don't have to.
I mean, it's a nice glass, but it's really sticky. Like,
sounds like
really
a sticky situation you're in.
I knew that was going.
Weird.
Thanks, Mina.
Can't.
Oh, that was a good one, Mina.
So while you guys are kind of hanging out and watching, you don't see anything of suspicion besides like a couple of little shenanigans and people pulling general pranks and such. The conversation goes on for a little while, and you guys are able to overhear bits and pieces of it. And basically, all in all, Mina is talking to Drix, who is in charge of the Brightview Isles, and Drix is running into a issue where one of his islands as an entirety has been lost many years ago at this point. It'd probably
3
be
years. Or 3 or
well,
4,
that was
maybe
then, so I
Oh,
think
yeah.
it's now been 5.
5 years. Okay.
Yeah. Timelines are hard.
Yeah, they are.
Anyway, it's been roughly 5 years or so, and one of the islands has been lost. Apparently, the capital city sent people to help the people of that island. There was something that crashed down there from space, and
What's the name of this island?
Hollow Point.
It's gone? You're saying that there's no more island?
It's still
it's still
there.
there.
Okay.
But yeah, there is nobody who's able to make it there and back anymore, so all information regarding that island has been lost. Along with there being many reports of strange figures being seen, cloaked figures, and some things that you guys would recognize that you yourselves on your adventures have seen now. Mina all the while is just kind of sighing, being like, oh my goodness, you poor dear, and that sounds so heartbreaking. Don't worry, I'm going to help you all as much as I can.
It's his favorite cup. You know, he gets attached. Literally.
You're stuck with it now.
I can't. How am I supposed? Oh wait, I got it. and he's gonna
Mhm.
use the cup to scoop the food off of his shield, and then just use it to.
That's great. I love that.
My goodness. I want to say after this conversation with Drix goes on, it's going to be the moment that Mina's kind of like walking back up with Drix next to her. And she's going to be walking over to you guys as you are settling and just being like, and before you go, I wanted to make sure you could say goodbye to everybody here. And then that's going to be, in my mind, the moment that like Toby's like, oh, I got this.
Oh, like when Drix walks up with her,
Yeah.
and so, oh, hello, all of you.
Hello.
You're the adventurers assigned to be watching over Mina. It sounds like. I like
Yes.
your shield snacks to Toby. Hi.
Why, thank you. I now have a cup in order to combine the snacks together.
Yes, Toby does control, like, manage the snack and meals of our troop here, so they do find clever ways to, eat on the go.
Oh, that's wonderful. I mean, I guess when you guys are out adventuring, very nice to have creativity like that.
Yeah, so, well, Mo is acting like a person like you're supposed to like recognize them, and they haven't heard that yet, so they're just like, Moira, hi, hello.
Oh, hello. You must be Mina's sister that she talks so fondly about.
Oh, do you not know each other yet? I thought.
No, I don't believe that we've met yet.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about someone else, Mina.
Oh, yes, that's true. Oh my goodness. We have been in contact with so many people. Names. Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't remember. I can't see faces clearly. So, can I how is this name spelled? Can you introduce me? Yes, I am the sister that Mina is talking about. Talks about? What does she talk about? What did she say?
All good things. Of course, I always brag about how amazing you are, how you're top rank at the Adventurers Guild, and I'm sure you've done a lot of other really amazing things in these past, few years now? A year? I don't even know. Goodness, I've been so busy. Time just flies.
Oh, yes, time does fly. And they're just like thinking to themselves, like, I want to go flying now. Great. But they just, it's fine. Then they realize that that's one of the leadership, like, people that they were talking about earlier.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, I guess the ruse is out. So they just introduce everyone. And once they are done, they're like, well, what can we help you with?
Oh, I just wanted to make sure that you all were acquainted, I suppose. I thought that perhaps you had known each other, but little mistakes, it's okay, it happens. But yeah, I was just talking to him about all of the things. I'm going to be trying to help out all of his people and all of the hardships that he's been going through with the interactions between the city and his island. Just something little, just trying to help out where I can.
It is very appreciated. I mean, I wish the capital as a whole and the country was as attentive as you are to my people's needs.
Yes. Attentive.
I like immediately after that.
Yeah.
Yes, I see it too, Mo. Your sister lies, trying to sow doubt and chaos. I think
That's
there's
included
already.
in the thing. Yeah. Tatoe just holds a little note in front of Mo as this interaction's happening.
Even to that, when they had talked and Mo was taking a sip, could I do insight between their interaction to see what that? Cool.
Yeah.
So that's a flat 7.
Ooh, flat 7.
Oh, you do have inspiration.
Oh.
If you want to use it, but you don't have to.
Yes. Oh, that's a flat 19. What do you
Oh,
mean?
That's
Ooh.
slightly better.
So, you're kind of listening into all of this, and it seems like they're having a genuine dialogue back and forth. Again, you get the sense that your sister is kind of, I would say, stretching the truth a little bit to kind of boost herself, as far as saying, anytime that she's like, oh, I want to help, she'll say something like, oh, and you know, I have so many connections in this one area. I'm sure it will help. Seems like it's a little bit of a stretch, like maybe she knows someone, but she's trying to make it sound like she knows everyone and can get anyone to do anything at this point. But beyond that, they seem like they're having a genuine dialogue back and forth.
The little stretching of truth, that's when they're just sipping the like chocolate milk, like, okay, all right. This is very suspicious, but it is always so nice to see you, Mina, and I'm glad that it is during these times when you can see our wonderful work and, you know, for a little bit travel with us. So I am very glad to see you, sister.
I'm glad to see you too. I feel like you never reply to any of my letters, but I'm sure you've been busy.
You know, traveling, I can't really take a mailbox with you.
Yeah. I mean, I have the Adventurers Guild forward it to all of the areas and stuff. But
We tend to move very quickly from campsite to campsite. You know, shifting priorities, multiple supervisors, daily things that come up, right, guys?
Yeah, it's so. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did send you that holiday card, you know? Oh, it probably might get to your chateau like maybe tomorrow. It's for a Fool's Folly card.
oh,
It had a cute little thing. I thought of you. It's like when you open it, it makes noise.
oh, that's so sweet and thoughtful.
The life of adventure seems it can be quite challenging. So thank you all for the work that you do for the country and trying to keep us safe.
Oh, you know, we just like really care about the people and like their well-being and like making the world a better place and all that.
I love them.
They're very kind. I can see why your sister hangs around them.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is my sister,
Oh, yes,
so
yes.
I mean, of course.
Well, I suppose I should let you get through the rest of your day for the festival. I know, Mina, you said you're quite busy. I don't want to take up too much of your time now that we had our talk. But of course, like always, if you or your sister and friends are ever in the Brightview Isles, maybe at Murstone, feel free to say hi. And if you need anything there, I'm busy, but I would be available to help if I can.
I appreciate you always taking time.
But I'm busy. It's so
Busy.
funny.
That sounds like a
Good
polite
luck.
way of being like, you better have a good
No.
reason to come.
No, it seems like
That's why I liked it. But I'm busy.
it seems like a platitude you'd say to just be nice, but you're like, but probably no. Like, I'm probably gonna be like doing something else. I'll say that Drix will go back over to the bar or the little cafe area where he was first at. His cape still billowing again, like constantly, and his fancy looking pajamas.
So, again, for context, Drix, first off, is spelled D-R-I-X. They are an elf, and they are in charge of the Brightview Isles, which are all of the southern islands in the country. The country is divided into regions with regional leaders, and they are one of said regional leaders. Those regional leaders, for anybody who is curious, they are listed on our website. You can go and scroll down on the lore summary page, and you can see all the regional leader names and the different region names. But anywho, so you guys continue on your journey.
Back out into the rest of the festival.
Yes.
With all the vendors, the attractions, the bull riding, games, things like that. Well, not bull animals. Yes.
But yeah, there's many a shenanigan going
Potato mascots.
Yeah, Tato mascots that apparently are being attacked by the
Oh,
Tatos
yep.
at different times, which was not the reaction we thought we would get, and it's heckin' hilarious to me because we were like, oh, the Tatos will love this. And immediately when we
Yeah.
introduced it last time, everybody was like, we kill them. We want to fight them. This is a heinous crime.
Yeah.
But yes.
It's like, when you have like a beta fish and then you have like a mirror in
Oh,
front of
that's
the beta
what it
fish.
is. Yes, that's exactly. Yeah. It was funny because like they'll love another Tato
Oh,
and
see,
they're like, get
Rising
him.
said, destroy the fake.
Yep.
Yep, there it is.
That obviously they go back out into the festival and there's the mascots and then there's a bunch of Tatos that just like start swarming.
I
and
imagine
they're like,
one of the
"Ah!"
mascots is just like,
Yeah, running
there's just
around, and
Tatos,
Tatos are
like,
like, choo, choo,
pelting
choo,
them
choo.
with stuff.
Yeah.
If Twinkle sees that, she's just like, I love this holiday.
There's still people like throwing powdered colored things around, and yeah, just pranks everywhere that you can see.
Just fun mischief.
As long as the Tatos don't kill anyone.
So the second person that Mina is meeting with is Buford Petalgrass. And so you guys learn that Mina is meeting them. They are the one that is in charge of the city, so the capital city. They are in charge of that area, which is where you guys find yourselves currently. They don't seem nearly as happy as Drix to see Mina. And unlike Drix, who kind of sat down and took time, Buford seems to be walking around checking the stalls and kind of keeping things up to code and like seeing what people are doing. And Mina is just kind of walking alongside. So you guys are all moving through the crowd trying to stay with Mina while this conversation is going on. So Mina kind of going up to Buford and she just explains like to everybody here first. So we're gonna have to kind of dash around a little bit. I hope that's okay. I'm sure this has been really boring compared to all the crazy adventures you guys have gone on.
Oh no, this is wonderful. This is exactly what we needed.
Perfect. So glad. I'm so happy that you're here. It means so much to me. But yeah, so we're gonna be moving around a little bit and I'm gonna just try to talk to him. He could be a little bit stubborn and just trying to have an open dialogue about things going on. And rumors and things that I've heard, I just feel like they need to be addressed. And, I can't help myself. I gotta make sure that people are okay and taken care of. But, yeah. So, okay. And then she kind of rushes through the crowd a little bit and goes up to Buford. Buford, hi. Sir. Hello, it's Mina again.
Yes, Mina again. Yeah, how can I help you right now? I'm very busy.
Yeah, I'm sure you're very busy, but
He keeps like walking to like
I
check
just I wanted to talk to you about some of the rumors. There are a lot of people that are scared, saying that there's some kind of disease or the word affliction.
He like looks all around, so kind of just because there's no, we don't need to discuss that. That's not a problem. Those are just rumors. Don't you remember the official statement I put out for the city to pass around to the other regions? Is no one doing that?
Sir, I understand that, but as you know, I have found many cures and vaccines for many illnesses that have plagued the
Mo
country.
is just like tapping on Toby and Twinkle's like, what is happening? They're just like, why does this seem so awkward?
I think we found someone that doesn't actually like her.
I thought they never existed.
Mo just seeing it for the first time, like, what the?
Wow. Yeah, they're just like watching this continue. And looking at Toby and Twinkle like, and they're gonna whisper as much as possible. Why does this feel like there's something unknown with the paperwork and there's just there's just a little too much. I don't know what's the word. Too much.
Too much.
Previous
What?
word for BS. You know, and then like just a bleep happens. You know.
No.
Oh, but
No, I just.
I couldn't think of anything else.
We don't prevent cursing.
Yeah,
Like you can.
And
curse.
also, if you want Korea specific,
Totally. I just believe Mo just does that.
Yep. And also, if
I
you
feel
want
like
Korea
no one would be like,
specific
that's crass.
curse words, we do have cow type creatures called bleeders. So it involves
Is
if
it
you
bleater?
bleeder.
Bleeder?
Yeah, so if you want the BS
Yes,
still.
the leadership.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
That would be-
Yes. You see what I mean? There seems to be something here. And I'm going to say this right now. Mina is not the type to admit to that, especially not to me, or admit to it at all. So something is happening.
David
I don't
was
know
so
what it is.
distracted by the mascot being beaten
I am
to
not-
death by
I am
this,
not
like,
distracted.
in this
I am very
drawing below us.
focused.
He was
Oh,
like,
it's
oh,
so
the
cute.
mascot.
Really good.
The potatoes are beating
The
whoever
potato's like,
it is.
"Ah!" Oh.
It does feel like there's like some kind of covering up, and you
Yes.
know, that like, and they're talking about things that we've seen, so it's not like it's not happening. It's strange.
It is. All right. Okay. So, listening ears on. I don't have ears. What am I doing? And they're just snooping. They're pretty much like walking near them to just hear as much as possible. Anything like body language or stuff that's what they're going to like watch Mina while they talk to this person.
Ooh, Mina does seem very uncomfortable, which is not characteristic for her while she talks to him. But continuing the conversation, it's basically like, as you know, I've found many cures and created many vaccines and things for all of the illnesses, and it really concerns me.
It's not an
that
illness. It's not. It's not even. It's not. It's taken care of. It's taken care of. So
It
we
could be worse. I've also heard rumors that there have been, if I may use the word, a cult or a group
don't. No.
of people coming together. There have
Look.
even been rumors of the name I heard of them.
Look, that again, more rumors. The embrace isn't anything we have to, whatever they called it. We don't need to worry about it. Okay, everything is okay here. That is, if anything, far from way. That is way south, so it's not an issue.
It is important to take care of everybody in the country.
I am supposed to take care of avarice. Okay, that's what matters, anyways. Okay.
But you also work with the House of Nine, and you have to lead the country into making good choices for the people. And
Yes,
I feel like
for
people
the
have a
people
right
here
to
in
know.
this city. Okay, and avarice. That's look. Potential rumors about strange cults or diseases, curses from a
I've heard from
obscure southern isle do not concern me here.
I've heard
We've been over this.
firsthand tales of people interacting with people who call themselves the Void's Embrace.
Don't say it.
I'm pretty sure the
that.
Void is something to do with this thing that's
Okay.
the affliction. I think it is very important, and I need to be involved. I need to find out what this
Okay,
is and
you-
study it
you
so
can
I can
go-
save everyone.
You can be involved. Go to Hollow Point if that's what you want. But we it doesn't concern us here in the capital. Everything
It will
is
eventually.
no. It will be taken care of. Look, we sent people there before. Okay, we can't just keep sending people
The fact
there.
that the people disappeared and did not come back is a great sign that something needs to
The
be
island
done.
is closed off. We made sure the waters are guarded. Okay, so it can't get off the island. I'm sure. Whatever it is, it's controlled and it's not
If
a
you
threat.
keep ignoring it, eventually it's gonna come up and
Ah.
be way worse of an issue.
Just like when I try to ignore you, I guess. Okay. Look, I'm very busy. What do you want? What are you even doing right now?
I just
I am
think
in the,
that the
checking the festival, make sure it's going well.
I think that there needs to be an open statement about the issue.
They're going to step in and just be like, "Hi,
Wow.
Hello.
Where did you double?
we are we are part of the Adventurers Guild, and well, here are shiny badges. It's, cool shield.
Walk up like, I'm
Um,
cop, don't worry. Like, pulls out oh, wait, the sheriff's
Look at our.
badge.
We just wanted to just make sure that any concerns you had were addressed. And if you wanted to share any information, we could possibly give you a safe area to disclose that information, protecting your identity and, keeping your business safe.
Look, there's nothing to discuss anyways, especially... Okay, you're with the guild?
Can I do a persuasion check to be like... They slide maybe a potion bottle. I don't know if I have the spell. Is it what is there a silence spell? Yeah, there is, right? I don't know.
There is.
I'll
Well,
look.
There's a silence.
Yeah, silence is a spell.
I had something that was okay, it's not going to be that spell, but
I have
it's
blindness and deafness stocked if you need me to use it.
This more sounds like they're kidnapping this guy.
true. We
Flash
will
bomb.
just put the bottle down just to say, look, we carry this whenever we want to protect our witnesses and want to make sure that their information is still reported. So that way we can handle it and you don't have to do a thing. And no one will be able to know.
Okay, roll persuasion.
Sweet. +3, +4.
And if anyone would
While
like to
she's-
give buffs or inspiration to...
While she's doing that, just a question.
Mhm.
When we went to the zoo, and I feel like we saw people with a similar illness that they're talking about, was that near the capital or in the capital?
Yes.
The zoo is in the capital.
The zoo was in the
Yeah.
capital.
Okay.
You saw, yeah, you saw mostly creatures that seemed. Actually,
Wasn't the
no, that was
there's
different.
like an archer or something? What? I don't remember. We didn't see any people that were ashen.
They were me.
They were you.
No, so the creatures. It
Sorry, I
turns
said
out
that
that
I
that
only
was a
get paid.
fiend,
okay.
specifically, yeah.
And that was like a weird fungus curse type thing, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly. Yeah, so
Okay.
it was technically different from the weird holes people had.
But you guys have been seeing more and more people in a bunch of different areas
Yeah.
now at this point. 'Cause
Not
you
just
guys,
this random island.
Yeah, you were all the way up northwest.
Northeast.
West.
Wait.
And you saw people, and then also northeast, and you saw people. So
Oh,
at this
yeah.
point, you've now seen people that fit that bill in a lot of different locations around the map.
With that in mind, Twinkle does want to kind of chime in and be like, sorry to interrupt, but if I may, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but we're kind of guarding her, and it's hard to just pretend like you're not listening. You mentioned that this sickness is only in the south, but we've actually seen this north of here, in multiple different places north of here. So logic would say that it might also be here.
Maybe let's just add to the persuasion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And get help on that persuasion check if you need it.
Oh, I got a 13. It doesn't matter because I got a 17. Haha.
So what is it that you're trying to get from them specifically? Was it?
Pretty much the how he's pushing away from talking about it.
Mhm.
We want him to be like I'm persuading him to look. We've seen it before. Please talk to us. And we can give the blindness spell to give and they I don't know, hide them if they needed to.
So convinced just to be more like, hey, you obviously know things about this. Talk
Yeah.
about it.
They do. Yeah.
Ooh, okay. I'll say with a 17, he seems more convinced to talk about it, and is okay, look. Okay, like I was saying, I'm busy. I have a few minutes.
He kind of
Not-
pulls all of you off.
Yeah, he
the
like
side
moves to like the side, like yes, okay, but not out here where just anybody can hear. Okay, so you go off the side. He keeps looking around and stuff. It is like, okay, so do you want to know exactly about this? I don't even like discussing it. And again, like I was saying, it's rumors. It's officially rumors.
But it's
Well.
not actually rumors.
No, we have seen it, and we want to just understand the words you are using, because these are new words, and, well, for us, we're trying to collect some information. So if you have from the top, where did you first hear of this, and what is your association with the Void's Embrace, you called it?
Yep. Yes, yeah, that's the name we know so far. Like I am privileged to a lot of intelligence from the capital and the country, so I've tried to not look at it too much. But look, we think it started at the Southern Isle in Hollow Point. He keeps like just looking at it every time it's on. So, talking 5 years ago, around. We don't know where it came from, but it came past the Terry Rings is all we know. And since then, it's some kind of cursed disease. Look, none of our mages or scientists or doctors have been able to figure out what it is, just that it does things to people and they're not themselves anymore. They're just not there, okay?
Yes.
And
We-
some...
We found similar findings, and we can understand the stress behind that. And there's some, you were saying?
Look, it seems like some of them, whatever this is, you just become, and I don't even know what it is, but there also seems to be some kind of group forming to help spread it, is what we think, and it's called the Void's Embrace. They've been spotted around the country. Remember, off the record, in case you need to share that with
We're
someone.
not journalists, you don't need to worry about that.
No. As adventurers, if we want to recognize them, what would you say are there? I don't know.
There's just... They seem to have ashen skin, weird pockets on them that don't even... You just aren't there. Most of the time, if they're in the organization, they wear robes with some weird, like, eye crossed out symbol going on. And just, when we try to capture them, they mutter about wanting to see the truth or something like that.
Oh. With the body that Mo, I think, still has.
Yeah, you
We have to figure that out eventually. It's fine. Maybe. Was there any kind of symbol on that, and was the body ashen?
So they did seem like they were breaking apart. You did fight them underwater, so
Yeah,
it
that's
was
true.
kind of hard to tell. But you did see those pockets of like things breaking apart on them. You didn't really check their outfit so much as just grab their body and go, which is a weird sentence to say, but you know what? This is D&D.
True. Yeah. I'm assuming like afterwards they probably had some time to
Oh yeah, they
look
probably
over
would have
them.
Yeah.
checked
Yeah.
it out later.
But yeah, so far the people that you've been seeing, they do have a weird symbol on them that looks like an eye being ripped open
Oh, yeah, like
by
forced.
a bunch of different hands.
Yeah.
It's a really disturbing symbol, but it has been on a couple of the people, like on the cloaks and stuff
Mhm.
like that you've run into.
Who have the like holes in skin.
Also, there was a Tatoe that Mage handed a note to Twinkle that said, "Check importance of handkerchief with Mo?" Question mark. I wanted to just pass that on.
I received this handkerchief from a potato, and they just told me to show it to you. Sorry, I know this is like not related to what we're talking about right now. But
I imagine it's like an important conversation, and then Twinkle's like tapping, like Twinkle, like, hey,
Now Twinkle.
No.
What?
the handkerchief. It clearly looks like one of your sisters that you would recognize.
They like drop it, but before Mina could see it. Can I do that without her seeing? And they'll let them continue.
Yes.
Do you know of a way to stop them, or I don't know? Do you have any ways of fighting against this, or?
If I may interject, this is exactly what I'm trying to get out of this, in that it has only allowed a very small handful of doctors and individuals to look into this case, trying to keep it hush-hush.
It's very dangerous.
Where I believe we should have more people involved.
Oh, Mina, you seem to have dropped something.
Oh, what is that doing there? And she just like reaches down, distracted.
And they kind of like look to the other guys like, we'll get them out of here, don't worry. But then we'll slip them like a card for how to reach Mo and the Adventurers Guild. And when they come back up, they're just like, oh, sorry, you were saying. Mina, you were saying that there are a couple doctors and things,
Oh,
and that's
yeah.
what it was?
Yeah, I was just saying that I feel like if more people are in on this, are seeing this situation, it's better handled that way, because I think it's better if everyone in the population knows potential dangers rather than trying to shield them from the truth. I think it's important that everybody's aware and we can get more eyes on things. Like I said again, I've created many cures and vaccines and things for a lot of things that have plagued people here, and I feel like if I were able
Mina,
to...
I understand, but as Adventurers Guild business as well, what we should do is try to get our information all together, right? So let's do this. What was your name again? I'm so sorry, sir.
I am Buford Petalgrass.
Buford, that was right. Well, we should be on our way, and we can come back when we have a little bit more, right? And they'll kind of slowly pull Mina away, kind of a little cocky, because they were just like got a little bit more information than she did, but it's fine. She'll like lock it in for later. Look at the mirror, be like, oh, whatever, it's fine.
Oh man, Mo's like, hey, you see how many notes I got?
No, I've been just doing a little bit of investigation. It's fine. And we'll kind of get Mina into a huddle with everyone. We've encountered this. Toby, Twinkle, Ellie, myself, we've encountered this. And it seems to be a very dangerous situation to put, well, citizens into. And I think that is the difficult part. So we have to kind of assuade? I don't know. We have to convince them that it is safe to do so. And without that, I think, well, it can be really hard. You're just going to pry open a door that's going to slam shut in your face. So, what do you know about this that we can share? I mean, they'll just share like little snippets of like who they've seen, like from the zoo. Who else?
It's mainly
the cloaked figures.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
so
we've seen.
in
Yeah.
the mangroves with Toby's god.
yeah.
Beneath Ellie's city, and
Yeah.
I believe
Also in the desert,
in the desert.
where the god first went missing in the temple thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Sea of Glass. Yep.
Real quick too, she said something in passing while voicing her that could mean nothing, but you mentioned protecting people from the truth. And Twinkle, on hearing that, wants to do an insight on if the truth she's talking about is the same truth that the cult people are talking about, or if it's just a like protecting people from the truth of.
Yeah, trying to vibe check basically.
Vibe check.
Yeah, roll for vibes.
Is she a secret agent for this cult?
Roll for vibes.
Feeling so bad today.
Would Rachel,
Uh.
Rachel, would we secretly turn one of Mo's sisters to suddenly have a plot twist where it turns out that she's actually evil, and then we have
Yes, how
Mo
can I help?
fight
No, I'm
her?
kidding.
I got a 14.
That could be worse. Oh, you actually had been given a power buff, so that's 19.
Ooh. 19.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Ew.
piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Okay, I turned us up a little bit. I saw that we got told that we might be quiet. And
Oh,
honestly,
why
it's
is-
so random because
Yeah.
we sound fine on normal days, and then out of nowhere for some reason on these days, it's like, I'm going to make you quiet. Okay.
It's just the rest of us are just so much louder. I'm so sorry.
Jeez.
Oh, I also I realized too that the Tatoes they're making a bowl of soup for the party, as well as giving, and then like Tato Bug was giving a note saying, "I hope your big people friends enjoy the treats I gave you." I made sure they aren't buggy treats because I know you're not all bugs like Ellie.
That's
So you're getting a lot of
cute.
treats, adding on to the shield platter. That's what's happening.
Also, I'm so sorry, Ellie Kelly, that there was some kind of glitch thing.
Yeah.
We have to figure that out for sure afterwards, but yeah. Cute. Oh, okay, I see the
Yep.
yeah. That's so funny. Oh, the handkerchief has the ex-prince, the one that she said that she left because he was too much. It has his signature on the handkerchief.
Oh.
You would have noticed when you like grabbed it and threw it on the ground. So for
That's a good
some
note.
reason, the sister still has a handkerchief with the prince's signature, the one that she totally broke up with. Just throwing that out there.
What?
I'm glad
Drama?
we didn't miss that.
I like the drama.
Interesting.
What else
But
could
yeah.
she be hiding?
Definitely not the thing that Twinkle was thinking. It doesn't seem like there's anything suspicious in regards to the truth statement. It seems like, based on the conversations, Mina is a big believer in more people knowing about things when something is potentially dangerous, as opposed to when there's kind of the idea of less people should know as to not cause panic. And also you can tell that she highly is just wanting to be involved, whether that's because she wants to take credit for fixing something that people have been concerned about for years, or if she's genuinely trying to help everybody. You know, I'll leave that up to your discretion as far as which one you think that is.
Who's to say, really? You know, like.
Let's dive into the moral topic of what is good there as far as the intention.
Truly a selfless act.
But yes. You guys finish. Did you have anything else you wanted to talk to Buford about?
I think they already moved away from
Okay.
Buford and stuff. Yeah.
And that. So you guys finish talking in your huddle, moving again very quickly through the festival. You guys end up in a part of the city that doesn't have nearly as much going on. This area seems a lot quieter.
A little farther from the festival.
Kind
the
of,
main
yeah, away from the main area of the festival. And this time Mina seems a little bit more confident again going into this, and she tells you all to wait outside the building this time, and that she is having and I'm so excited to see how this is gonna work out, because we have a little Tato in here that might not like this that I'm about to say, but she is meeting the founders, or the current heads, I would say, not the founders, but the current heads of the founding families.
Yes.
So that means the turkey people from many moons ago,
Yes.
I
and
see.
no.
I
a
understand
couple-
now.
Oh no.
a couple of the other founders. So that is going to be the Meadows family, the Walsons, and the Littlefoots.
Yep.
And so she is meeting turkey people. Yes, they are turkey people.
Yes.
She is meeting them inside a building. She asks all of you to stay out, that this one is the most important meeting of all of them, that she is gauging kind of where they stand on these subjects, and if they are with Buford or if they're against his beliefs, and kind of where things are headed. She says to all of you that she's going to pass that information along. I will skip over the most likely insight check to that statement and say that she seems genuine in that she is a firm believer in spreading information and trying not to hide it for the most part. And so you guys are instructed to stay outside the building and kind of look for anyone suspicious, because this is 3 founding families all together in a building with somebody who's trying to inform the public about a potential danger and a potential group that might be a threat. That is obviously like a really bad combination of people to just be alone in a building. So she's basically telling you guys to stay outside and kind of guard anyone from coming in.
Make sure no one gets in and messes with it, kind of thing.
You got it.
When she's inside, Twinkle is going to cast Pass Without Trace on herself and sneak in so she can overhear the
Of
conversation.
course.
I like that. You got it. Just immediately goes.
Yep.
goes.
So how are you sneaking in? Are you gonna like try to climb through a window?
Or you can like try to like, open the door and just like.
So, okay, this little sneaky. When she goes in and like closes the door behind her, right before the door fully closes, she's gonna like put like a little leaf, craft a little leaf between the latch so it doesn't fully lock,
Oh,
and then she
that's
can just
fun.
kind of like slide the door open,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and then she's just gonna like stay in the shadows and sneak, and then just like listen in on the conversation.
Ooh, you do that to be able to sneak in, to hear things. And by the way, when you do that, immediately you notice that walking in, she opens what looks like a secret door. That
Like a trap door
yeah,
kind of thing, or
a
cellar
secret
door.
door, and then goes down into that.
Interesting. Can I follow her, kind of doing the same thing I did with the front door?
I'm gonna have you roll for that.
Oh, you need stealth anyways, right?
Yeah.
But you get plus
You are like getting the plus 10 and everything, but I will have you roll. I'm gonna say, yeah, that's gonna be a really hard one.
Is she getting an advantage though because of J Rain's illusion to help?
I'm
hide
gonna
her?
say the fact that it's a single trapdoor entrance to the side thing, and so she's having to literally follow right behind her. I'm gonna say no advantage, because that's like,
Maybe it would have been disadvantage before.
Yeah.
Like, so it's just straight roll.
so instead
Okay.
of disadvantage, it's just flat.
Well, I got 30 on my sneak check. And then what was I also rolling to try to get into that door? And am I rolling an
I'll say
additional
with
sneak?
a 30 of
I
sneak,
think-
you're able to
yeah.
be like dun 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 dun. What is our other 2 lovely folks doing? What are you guys doing? As you see Twinkle just being like ta 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 and like sneaking in. You stole the glass. Love that.
It's just Toby and I, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna say poor Ellie got distracted by some festivities.
Ellie was doing one of those with the big hammer to hit the string thing.
Yes,
Like, I
winning
just-
all of the
I hear a
prizes.
ding.
Yeah, you just keep yeah.
Ding. Mo's using this time to just chat with Toby to see like what they think on what's happening, and also trying to somehow take the sticky substance off. Just like, hold on 1 second, this might burn.
Oh. Okay, thank you.
Yep.
I got pranked, right? This is a
What? I don't know about pranks.
Mo.
Happy Fools Folly! Oh, folly! A fool's folly. Is that how the song goes?
I think my fur is burning. Is that supposed
Oh,
to happen?
oh, nope, hold on. Counter reaction. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Vial
acid?
number 462. No, it will. Please understand, I am a chemist and I have to understand what that is. So I try to do the opposite. And, well, who knew that fur burns?
During that moment too, Tatoe lifts a little mage hand. There's just some more little snackies to Toby and Mo. So they're just like, refreshments,
Oh,
please.
thank you.
Like while you're doing this.
I like who knew?
With the medicine check, could they help with the stickiness?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, and it looks like Twinkle got Bardic Inspiration, so that was actually a 34 that she ended up getting on that stealth.
Twinkle's
God.
like a ninja, just
I am the knight.
I think also, could I say the illusion that J-Rain gave to help with the stealth kind of made her look like a just a crate that you'd think you'd see in a warehouse. So it was just like moving. Like,
So it's like when you're playing
Yeah.
Like a prop hunt.
yeah, or like a
Just
barrel or
sliding.
something
Oh,
that you're just going.
I love that.
Yeah. Oh, prop hunt. Yes, exactly. That's what it was. Okay.
The medicine check was a 14.
Oh, okay. You were able to successfully, with a little tiny bit of searing, get the glass off of Toby.
It's a tiny bit of searing.
Just a tiny bit. Well, it was just a really good prank. I mean, I don't know this. Here's your favorite glass. Don't lose it.
Thank you.
So,
So, how do you like Mina?
I think she's nice.
She is. She was definitely nice growing up. I think it was the growing up that changed it all, you know?
Right. I mean, it's difficult to get through sometimes. People grow different and
Yeah.
grow up different and also start at different points in their life.
Where are we going with this?
Well, I'm just saying that, like, you know, you don't have to, there's no sense of like comparison that needs to happen here. You know, you're brilliant in your own ways. You're incredibly smart and you're a chemist, even if you did burn some of my. It's very
That is
strange.
part of the scientific process.
It's like I have a human hand now. There's like no fur on it. Like it's
oh god.
Oh, that's horrible.
You're
You
turning
think
into
it's
a
like-
mole rat.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh my god, how did I make this canon? I can't. They just put something over it and they're slowly like wiping it down, just like,
Mhm.
I understand. It's just, it comes up a lot more often when she's around and when
you're also,
Minerva's around.
You're also just like an incredibly like kind and like reasonable person too. Like, sure, you have your like days and stuff, but we all do.
Go back there. What?
Oh,
Days? Days. What
Yeah.
days? Me.
yeah, like the days. where-
Minerva. I mean, Moira. I know my own name.
I'm Mo.
Sorry.
I'm Mo.
I'm Mo.
Where am I?
Sorry. My sisters are on my brain.
Or just like the
what?
days where you just kind of like disappear for like, you know, like almost like a week at a time because you're working on like your little constructs and whatnot, like that. And then like whenever you come out of those, like sometimes like if it's a success, like you're really happy, and other times you're really snappy.
Well, it should have worked.
Exactly,
Anyway.
like that.
I understand. I just sometimes I need to beat her and then it wins and it feels great. So that's my plan. But I understand. I have missed
How
my
many-
sister.
How many other siblings do you have?
I have, well, that is Mina or Mini, and the oldest is Minerva.
Well, I think that you should. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, Mo. Especially given the circumstances and where we've come from, but. You know, like. You should cherish the relationships that you have. Even if it is from a sense of like comparison and there's some insecurity there, like. You guys have both grown to be very interesting people.
That is true. That is true. They are very accomplished people, and I do cherish them. It's just sometimes we do
Sure.
get stuck in the little stuff.
Mhm.
I find my cherishing to be done in my found family, so I do that when I can.
And I think that's great. But I also just think from where I'm standing right now, cup out of hand now, thank you very much. That if the two of you were to work together, you guys could do some amazing things.
with whatever is happening in this situation, I remember at the zoo, I was able to concoct a cure with some work.
Mm-hmm.
She's usually better at the cures, but if we work together, possibly we could make something stronger. Is that what you're insinuating?
I mean, yeah.
That me?
Were
No,
you
that's on
reacting
my
to
end,
the
I'm sorry.
thing? Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
We were all like,
Where is this coming from?
I'm sorry, I've got a rice cooker going off in the background.
No, you're good. I
We were
loved it.
all-
I have the same where it makes like we're going to cook this and and I'm just like I ate my rice.
Oh, Toby and Mo both. You took the snacks that Tatoe Bug gave, right? When the little the mage hand came up. I believe you both.
Yes.
You both snacked on those. Okay, I need you both to roll a d20 then. I have been
Oh,
informed
great.
by the Tatoe Bug.
18?
ooh.
Okay, so Toby, you will now leave behind sparkly footprints wherever you walk for the next 30 minutes.
Oh dear.
So hopefully you also don't try to stealth with Twinkle.
Oh, dear. I think I stepped in something. This is. Oh no.
And what did you get, Maz, for your roll?
What was it again?
It's
The-
just roll a d20 if you ate one of the little snackies that Tatoe Bug had given you when the
Definitely
magician
did.
showed up. Okay.
That's a 3.
Ooh, okay.
Your skin color will cycle through the rainbow like a mood ring for 30 minutes. So
That's just Mo.
yeah, so
Yeah.
you
There you go. You're yourself.
Oh,
like the bioluminescence probably undulates and stuff anyways, right? Yeah.
What's happening?
Maybe there's some colors you don't recognize as often, like appearing like in there.
I've never been green.
I was
Mo, are
thinking
you
green.
okay? Are you feeling all right?
Oh, you're one of triplets too.
I'm sorry, what?
Whoa. Look at the lights. Whoa. 1,
Okay, maybe I
Two.
should.
3 Tobies. That's really cool.
Oh, I hope Twinkle gets back all right.
Ooh, so speaking of Twinkle, you see as Mina makes her way down a path, up another set of stairs, you following all the way, disguised as a barrel or a crate or something,
Yes.
because that tickles me so much.
Oh, I also realized that she got an additional 5, so that she has a 39.
Jesus.
to stealth.
You're invisible.
Yeah.
You've
God.
somehow gained the ability to be invisible without magic.
Yeah. Like-
So you are following behind. She does end up meeting up with the founding families, and as she does, it's kind of like in a separate building. It kind of seems almost like you went underground, moved to a separate building. You presume, I would think this seems pretty obvious that it's something to do with safety and whatnot. And then as you're there, for the two that are outside, you guys see a random individual that seems to be kind of on the edge of your sight, that seems to be watching you both very carefully, but also not carefully enough to not be noticed. This individual is cloaked because, you know, we love cloaks here.
Honestly, I'd wear cloaks more if it was the fashion
Right?
was gonna. That's how it went.
How far away there?
They are probably like, I'll say 40 feet.
Toby's gonna cast Hold Person on this person.
Ooh.
Whole person.
Did
That's
they
a-
roll anything?
It's like
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Roll.
Ooh, I don't think that's gonna work. That is a dirty 20.
Unless like Tatoes could also give us
I'm
disadvantage.
sorry. Am I close to Toby when they do this?
I assume so, because you guys were
Yeah,
talking.
we're
Yeah.
in
like,
conversation,
interacting.
so
Unless you wandered off with like the Tobies.
No.
disadvantage on the figure.
Is
GMO.
it what was it? It
Okay,
was an
Jeremy did do
ability
it.
check or a saving throw? What was it again?
It was a saving
wisdom
throw.
saving throw.
Yeah.
Should I roll the
Cool. They
disadvantage
do.
then?
Oh wait.
They
yeah.
do a chronal shift. So you can reroll.
Ooh. Okay.
Bum, bum, bum. I mean, I feel like a 4 would probably pass. Right? Like
Totally.
Like Toby, yours is 3.
The save is a 16.
Okay, I was close. Almost got it.
Almost.
If they could, the chronal shift is like as if even in their little weird color state, they're just like can see that little moment where they're just going to slip by, but then like adds like something extra to it where they need like extra couple steps to, but they don't.
Since a Tato was giving disadvantage too, I imagine that they at the same time were just like looking at Mo like, yeah, like
Eye
let's
contact.
get them.
Okay, so they are officially held. What do you do?
Excuse me.
They
What do you
seem to be
think you're
trying to
doing?
keep their like face down in their hood so you can't see them.
What do you?
I was like,
Can you tell me what you're doing here?
You withhold a person. If somebody else interacts with that, does that make them re-roll or
if
how
they
does
take,
that
I
work?
think if they take damage, or am I wrong?
Nope.
No. Okay. I couldn't
Oh,
remember.
okay. You
So
see.
it is. So it is. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration.
Okay.
At the end of each of its turns, so every 6 seconds, the target can make another wisdom saving throw.
Okay, for the purpose of
Not in combat.
Yeah.
Like, well, not.
I'll just say they seem to be struggling, but they can't break free. You suddenly see as another individual cloaked just the same as them, matching them, kind of grabs them, mumbles something in their ear, and then begins running away in the opposite direction, leaving their first friend that you saw behind.
Could I get them in time, or are they just gone?
If you react right away and you like run after them or try to cast something, then yeah, I'd give you like a hot second.
Oh, they also might trip because of the ice.
Ooh, okay.
But
I'll see if they
do a
trip.
dex save to see if
Yeah.
they trip on the ice.
Ooh, they definitely trip.
Oh.
So you get a little extra
Awesome.
buffer room.
They will do a magnify gravity to just pull them down.
Oh. Do they need to make any check for that, or does it just happen? I don't know how that works
I
exactly.
love Sarah's. They can trip.
Nice.
Da, 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 da. Oh, we're nerds.
What are you talking about?
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay.
Con save to see how they do on that. Do we do good on that one or
Ooh.
bad?
15.
So not horrible.
Meets it, beats it.
Oh.
But they still get half as much damage.
But they still get like
Um,
crushed a little bit, which is still not gonna be pleasant for them.
Yeah, that's difficult. That is that's only 2 damage, so 1 damage.
Oh.
Oh no!
Well,
They're like, ow! Like
they're like a little bit as they get slammed down.
they scrape their knee.
Dang
They
it.
scrape their knee.
Toby, that one got away, so we need to try and hold this one more. I don't know if they could just disappear on us.
You hold them down. Wait, the person who is fleeing, are they like out of vision now?
I'll say probably, but it is now like in seconds and stuff, so you might be able to catch up, but they're also like turning corners and stuff, not just going straight.
Toby is going to cast Misty Step to teleport 30 feet in the direction that they were in.
Ooh.
That's as a bonus action. And then he's going to use the rest of his movement, which is 30 feet, to try to like keep up with them.
Nice.
So it'll be action dash, so it'll be 60 feet.
Ooh, dang. Okay. You seem like you're catching up to them. That Misty Step really gave you the extra little boost that you needed, and also they have a scraped knee now. It's very hard.
They do.
But they are hauling butt. They're trying to get back to the main area where there's a lot of people. You know you're kind of running out of time because there are a lot of people, so it would be something very easy to blend in.
Oh, in the festival,
You
yeah.
are running for it. Mo, what do you do as Toby runs off after this individual? The other person is still held. They seem to be struggling and trying to break free. And David, roll to see if they can break free because it's probably been 6 seconds.
Yeah, I'll say
Well,
eventually.
Mo would have pulled their rope, their magic item, what is their infusion, to start winding around them.
Oh, I like
And
that.
they, as it's like winding, because it's like a command, like you can command it to us, so they're just like watching it. They're gonna crouch down and just be like, well, I am really glad to have met you, and try to like see if they can see their face.
Oh, all right. Should I go ahead and roll that still to see how they?
Just to see, like,
Yeah.
in this moment, how they do. Ooh. So they are able to kind of stumble out, seeming like they're freeing themselves from Toby's bind, but at the same time, you were binding them with a rope. So they are now re-stuck.
Also, Jerry had traded rolls
Ooh.
to make it below. I think it was the first gonna be the other one, but we already did that. So I'll say
Yeah.
for that. So that adds additional.
So they are struggling, but they are in front of you. And as you move up and you look at them, you have now shifted away from the building that your dearest sister and your companion made their way into. And as that happens, I hopefully don't destroy eardrums.
Everyone be prepared. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
Is it the alarm?
No, we don't have that one.
Explosion! Hopefully that wasn't loud, and hopefully it was at least audible enough that people could hear it.
Yes.
But I didn't want to destroy anyone.
The
with
building
headphones.
erupts in fire.
Yes. The building that your sister just went into that you have no idea isn't in that building because Twinkle followed them in has now exploded. Shrapnel going everywhere, pushing you forward a little bit with the force of the explosion.
And yes, Dro, the building with Twinkle.
The building with Twinkle. So Mo.
But we're in a different building now, technically, though.
Yeah,
right?
but she doesn't know that.
Okay.
The building
yeah.
they last saw Twinkle
And
go
then
into.
Toby, you too, as you're running, hauling butt after this person, you hear off
from
behind you an explosion coming from the direction you just came from, and that is where we are ending it for tonight.
Oh.
Oh, I like that.